This video will show you how to replace the transmission output speed sensor on a Pontiac Grand Prix. This will be mounted to the passenger side of your transmission, located behind the passenger side front wheel. Let's get into it. Okay, let's prepare to remove our front wheel. The first thing you have to do is safely raise and support the front of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. After you've done that, remove all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts so we can get the wheel off of here. Now with the wheel out of the way, let's make our way in and behind this area. So now as we look inside this area, we can see our sensor, we have our electrical connector, and the electrical connector has a locking tab. You're going to have to pry this out of place. Typically it will completely dislodge from the electrical connector and then we'll just reinstall it in the end. I'm going to use a small pocket screwdriver, you can use a pick as well. Just a quick inspection of that locking tab, confirming it is still reusable and we can set it aside. Now we'll continue on with the electrical connector. It has a locking tab up along the top. We'll go ahead and squeeze that in and pull this out of place. So as we look in this area, we can see our sensor and our electrical connector. We're going to have to squeeze on that electrical connector. There's a locking tab along the top and lift that out of place. Just a quick inspection for corrosion. We'll set that aside. Now continuing on the driver's side of the sensor, we can see that we have a 10mm headed stud. This is what holds the sensor in place. Let's go ahead and remove it. Now to remove this, I'm going to be using a ratcheting 10mm wrench so I can gain access. There's minimal space for a ratchet. You can even reach from underneath the vehicle to access this. There's our stud. Just a quick inspection of that. We'll set it aside. Now with that mounting stud out of the way, let's take hold of the sensor. We'll carefully give it a little twist and lift it up and out of position. There it is, friend. Now prior to installing our brand new part, of course we want to make sure we clean and inspect our mounting surface. So we're looking deep in this area. I can see my large circular port and I can see my mounting bolt port right next to it. I'll just give this a quick wipe with a clean rag, a close inspection. This looks good, so let's prepare for installation of the brand new transmission output speed sensor. Let's have a quick look at our brand new speed sensor. What we're looking at is our rubber seal. I like to lubricate that with some silicone paste to help it slide into place. We're going to align that sensor and start sliding it down inside of the transmission. Now once you feel as though you have it pressed down until it's flush, we'll continue on with the mounting hardware holding this in place. We have the one stud over on the driver's side of this sensor. We have to make sure everything's aligned. We'll start it in by hand and snug it up. Once you have that mounting hardware snug, the torque for that is 106 inch-pounds. It's not very much. If you find you have a hard time getting a torque wrench in this area, just make sure it's nice and snug so the sensor does not loosen up while you're driving down the road. That's nice and tight. After confirming that that's properly secured in place, we'll continue on with our electrical connector. Line it up, press it in. Listen for a click and make sure it's secured in place. The locking tab will be facing upward. Just make sure that that's secure. And of course, we have our locking tab. We're going to reinstall that next. As far as that locking tab, we just want to try to align it in the proper placement here. It's fairly difficult to see. And then we'll press it in. Double check that as well. Let's reinstall our wheel. Start on all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts. Once you have them all started on, snug them up. We'll get the wheel back on the ground and then torque each lug nut to 100 foot-pounds. Now that I have the wheel back on the ground, I'm going to be torquing each one of my lug nuts to that 100 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay, friend, we finished our installation. Now the next thing that we have to do is make our way inside the passenger compartment. You're going to take the vehicle for a road test and confirm that everything functions as it should. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.